From Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, holiday greetings to everybody. From Atlantic Boxing Television to all of our viewers at home on ABT. Pete, it's been 16 long years since ABT first broke into production, but we're back and we're on YouTube.
They ain't seen nothing yet, John. We're on YouTube.
When fights were fights, ABT Atlantic Boxing Television. Log on to www.atlanticboxing.com. Best holiday wishes. We hope you enjoy the fights.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
What is the reputation of the Lowell crowd? Tough crowd? Is it tough like the Garden crowd? Jocko Nanian, the chairman of the Mass Boxing Commission, when he didn't even recognize you, said, "You're Paul Stivaletta, you used to fight in the Garden." Is it a different type of crowd or what?
No, the Lowell crowd are a great crowd. They love being in Lowell and love being from Lowell. Of course, this crowd is from all over New England. There are new people from New Hampshire, all over Brockton, Boston, all over the city of Massachusetts. But Lowell, the people honor Lowell, and it's close to amateur boxing, and they're very respectable people and great athletes from Lowell. Of course, we have a great announcer, Ed McMahon. He's from Lowell, Mass, too, you know.
That's right. And we're just a stone's throw away from the New Hampshire border. This is the third and final round. Frank Shea, a white tank top, white trunks. Montagno, who's going to work now with a white tank top from Holyoke in the red trunks, ties up Shea. The winner goes on to face Jonathan Barrows in the 132-pound Tournament of Champions tomorrow night. That is the finals. What about it? What was the reputation of Holyoke fighters?
Good fighters from Holyoke. Tough kids, mostly in the amateur rankings. There were some great pro fighters there, but not as many as out of the city of Boston, and especially now in the Brockton area. Great fighters since Marciano, and they have some good gyms down there, and you're getting some good fighters out of Brockton. But Boston and the suburbs and Lowell, as far as amateur boxing, good amateur fighters, and some great pro fighters came from Lowell and the surrounding towns as well. You know.
Montagno and Shea with a furious exchange there. Luckily for both fighters, though, there were glancing blows. Really didn't connect. This is the third and final round. This is a coin toss. I think whoever wins this round will win the fight. Now Shea with a good combination connecting to Montagno. Montagno tries to duck underneath. Shea now trying to tie him up. Throw the uppercuts in the combination. Then he lands a left hand. He might have stung Montagno there, Paulie.
Yeah, might have, but Montano's not showing any effects from that punch. He's doing the same thing. He's leaning his weight on Shea, and Shea did land a good punch, but I didn't think it did any damage there at all.
This does not look like the same Frank Shea that we saw down in Whitman just 2 months ago. Tell you, after tonight, Paulie, we only started covering boxing 2 months ago. We'll have 50 fights, over 50 fights under our belt. And this guy Shea, he does not look like the same Frank Shea we saw fight in the NEABFs.
No, he's holding back tonight, and I thought this would get a little more speed picking up and more punches being thrown. They seem to respect each other a little too much in there, and they got to, I know, should have been throwing more punches and more effective punches. But it was a good bout down there, a good fight, good clean boxing, respectable punching, and it's going to be a tough one to judge.
Yeah, do we go with the blue corner or what?
Well, again, if we go by the blue corner, we know who won it.
Yep. Jorge Montagno walks over, congratulates Frank Shea and his corner. Now, as they get the scorecards from Nick Preverty, Bill Conley.
Yep, I don't know, to go with Shea on this one a little bit. I don't know if I'm right or wrong here, but I thought Shea landed some good punches, kept his composure good all through the 3 rounds, and but it was a good fight, good clean boxing.
In the red corner.
Oh, the red corner, it is Frank Shea who hangs on with a split decision over Jorge Montagno. Paulie called it. So it'll be Shea who fights tomorrow night versus Jonathan Barrows from Fall River for the 132-pound New England Golden Gloves Championship. That was a good fight as far as being close, and it was Shea who prevailed in the end.
Well, I'm glad I picked it before the decision. At least I broke the curse on the blue corner anyway. Now the red corner maybe start winning for the rest of the night, you know. But that was a good fight and a good win. Real tough one to call, and of course that's why we have such good judges, and they did a good job. They see things that we ain't seeing up here, you know.
Well, the crowd didn't hiss or moan about that, so I guess they did agree with the judge's decision.